Hello, everyone. Welcome. Um, yep, we're just waiting for more people to join. We'll just give it about a couple of minutes, maybe, and then we'll start straight away. So, yep, please stay online. I'll be back shortly. Thank you. So, while we're waiting for more people to join, can you guys give me a quick update if you can hear me um, clearly? Just doing the sound check. So if you can hear me well, just give me a quick feedback and that'll be much appreciated. Okay, looks like my mic is working, which is good. Okay, actually, let's get started now. All right, again, thank you everyone for joining this, especially in this busy school holiday time. I know the struggle. Welcome to 2024 Term 2 Year 3 course. My name is Min. I'm a general manager at head office. Basically, today's session is for all new parents. So if you ever attended this meeting before, we're basically going to discuss about the same thing and introduce our course to the new parents. So yeah, let's get started. All right, thank you for your enrollment in Term 2 WMT course. Before we start, let me just introduce our website to begin with. I will quickly just pull up our website for the demonstration. All right, so this is our website. So we post all the latest news and course informations, events, and promotions on our website. So please remember address for our website and then make sure you check out regularly. For instance, all our course information for this term 2 are listed on the website. There's another website to introduce, which is cyberschool.com.au. This is basically, this has same information in terms of all those latest news and promotions. But however, this is basically a online learning platform. So as you can see, this is where you can, your child can log in to the website and then grab all the materials and learning resources. So I'll get back to this later. I just wanted to introduce our websites to begin with. Plus, if you ever have any questions, we will have separate Q&A session next toward the end of the presentation. So if you have questions, just keep it to yourself for now. We will have separate Q&A session later. All right, let me just make it nice and quick. So the next thing I want to introduce is our term guidebook, which isn't ready yet, but hopefully it'll be ready by Friday after the Anzac Day tomorrow. So I'll show you the demonstration with our Term 1 guidebook instead. So basically the guidebook can be accessed from our course page. in our website. And if you just scroll down to year 3, you can click the link to view interactive guidebook. So this basically introduces what your kid's going to do in term 2. Like I said, the term 2 guidebook isn't ready yet. So I'm just giving you a demonstration with the term 1 books, but should be ready by Friday. So check it out before the term starts. Okay, so basically it'll list out all the academic key dates for the term 2 and all the fundamental service we provide for year 3. All right. It's a little complicated at first glance, but if you just to sort of figure out the matrix, you'll be able to find out what is available on the cyber school. So for instance, here for year 3, there'll be SOQ, vocab test, term test, and mathematical reading and thinking skill homeworks and all that stuff. We'll cover in more details later. So yeah, it gives you an overview what you're going to get in term 2 within our course. So we're always proud that we absolutely provide more than enough material for your kids. So the sky's the limit, and your time's the limit, basically. All right. So always make sure you make most out of all these components. Okay. Next is you're gonna get the schedule. Entire schedule for each subject in term 2. So you can see exactly what they're going to be doing in each week, and also followed by some sneak peeks of our material. So you can have a look at the format and look of our actual material. By the way, all the books will be given in the first class. All right, so this is for English, and again, you can get sneak peek of the materials, first few pages, and activities. Next, mathematics. Yep, same thing goes on and on for mathematical reading and thinking skills. And that's it. So this is gonna give you insight on what your kid's going to be doing this term, so you can plan out what you're going to be doing on weekly or daily basis with your kids after each lesson. Right, back to the slide. Next thing, so as you probably already know, the WMT stands for Writing, English, Mathematics, and Thinking Skills. So it's just an all packaged course, and then it gives a strong foundation for your kids in general with advanced curriculums. So yeah, you may think this is all focused on the Salihib High School placement in the future, but not only that, it also gives strong foundation for your kids' schoolwork in general as well. Here's timetable, the Saturday, Sunday, and then how the course is constructed. So please note that Sunday and Saturday, the times are slightly different. So Sunday class starts half an hour later and ends half an hour later, but overall time frame is the same no matter what day you are enrolled in. And we have also Thursday and Friday course, as well as online WMT course via Zoom on Thursday as well. So that's new addition in this term. So for first 5 minutes, we're going to do basic administration, doing the class rules and make sure everyone's ready for the lesson. And we start with the math for 45 minutes. It's always best to do math the first thing when their brains are fresh. Then followed by writing, and we'll have quick 15 minutes break. They also can go to bathroom anytime they liked. Um, Next, after the break, we'll do mathematical reasoning and thinking skills, then followed by the reading, and then we'll wrap up the day with the novel study at the end. Okay. And here's how our course are constructed. So we have module lessons. Depends on what day you enroll. We have 11 or 10 weeks course for the weekdays. So we have 11 or 10 module lessons for this term. But you will still get the same booklet though. And we will have the revision video lesson. So if you ever missed a class or still want to catch up the stuff you missed during the lesson, you can always go to the Cyber School and watch the video lesson. So you can utilize this to this as a revision material or makeup tool if you ever missed a class. And there are also a bunch of revision tests available online. We'll cover that up later. And during the week 8, you have a term test. So you're going to get the term test for everything: writing, English, mathematical reasoning, and thinking skills. So all those subjects, the test for all those subjects will be available during the entire 8 week. So you basically have week 8 to sit the test, and it's online, so you can do the test whenever you like, and the result will be sent out at the end of the term. And we always encourage parents to engage with their kids along the way, because some parents, believe it or not, expect their kids to make improvement somehow automatically by just sending their kids to us, but it's not always how it works. We appreciate the role of the parents a lot in this the learning experience. So just like I mentioned, you should just to take a look at their materials and then check out what they're doing and ask their bunch of questions regularly, and then ask if they have any difficulties or whatever. We do have appointment system where you can call us and then make an interview with the teachers, but we generally recommend doing so toward end of the term, because if you do that at the beginning of the term, it'll be just a too short time for teachers to monitor your kids' progress. So yeah, after several weeks, you may contact us to arrange a meeting with the teacher. Yeah. Other than that, again, this is a summary of what you should do with the kids. Check the module answer and retry all incorrectly answered questions. That is very important. Revision always takes the biggest part in the making improvement. And review the entire module work using the Cyber School video lessons, and complete weekly vocabulary, mathematical reasoning, thinking skill, supplementary math, and SOQ. So SOQ stands for Special Online Quiz, available fortnightly. So these short quizzes cover the key elements of the lesson every week. Every couple of weeks. So make sure your kids do this on schedule. All right. Next, so another summary of what's gonna available on Cyber School. We just repeating this information for you because even if I do every time, a lot of kids actually miss this, in a big portion. So we just want to make sure you utilize all these elements available on Cyber School. Video lesson, vocabulary homework test, and then all the revision materials as well. And again, special online quiz available from week 2. and then upload it every fortnightly. And then you have term test on week 8, and there are some optional tests. I'll show you the demonstration shortly on this. Next part is attending class. Actually, I'm going to show you the demonstration before I move on to the next part. So let's get back to the website demonstration. Okay. So back to the cyber school. So once you log in, there are pages with WMT. So ignore this WMG, that's like obsolete course now. You have the video lesson to access. So there's nothing there because the TOM2 hasn't commenced yet. So we based off TOM1 contents. So basically all the video lesson have its expiry date. So for instance, video lesson for the first week will be uploaded after the lesson and will only be available for 3 weeks. Okay. And also materials will be available here. All the lesson answers will be uploaded here. So for instance, if you ask your kids and then they find this week's materials particularly hard, then you may want to just sit down with them, download this answer and go through all the questions with the kids. And their online homework. So they're not mandatory, but we want to make it mandatory because they play a very crucial role making the improvement. Okay. So there are quite a lot. So make sure you don't miss out because once you start miss this stuff, it'll be very hard to catch up in the later term. Okay. And on the My Results section, right after the TOM test, you should be able to find all the TOM test result as well as all this online homework result as well. So you can easily log into the Cyber School and check on your kids' progress. So please use these tools. And like I mentioned, there are also optional resources, GA4 scholarship. Just giving you a heads up, this test your kids can try if they have a gut, but it's going to be very challenging. So yeah, please sit the test only if your kids are absolutely confident about it. Otherwise, it may discourage your kid because they are very challenging tests. All right. Next, under my page, my account, you can update your email and password to the cyber school, and also you can click the box, see the camera icon, and you can take a picture on your laptop or upload file from your desktop. So since you guys are all new students, I think a lot of you guys will miss the photos. And I highly recommend to upload the photo on your own because we need to have your kids' photos to recognize who they are when they in our college. Yep. And next part is course information and payment. So from all the future term, you can check out the status of your payment, and you can also make the payment online. So there are 2 options available basically. If you, let me just go back. If you enroll in multiple courses, you can make a payment selectively, or you can just check them all and make the payment all together. And once you proceed to next page and click the make payment button, and then you'll get ordinary credit card payment online, or you can do transfer by Pay ID. So Pay ID is basically just bank transfer, and it's going to incur about $0.90 minimum to $3 processing fee. Okay. All right, that's it for the online stuff. The next part is the most important thing, which is attending the class. So if you're not sure where to go, as it's going to be the first day, you can find that out information on our website as well. Okay, bit of website to share. Okay, so back to our website. On the newsletter page, there's a class location. So this is really useful, especially when you're on the move already. You can just bring up this website and find out. So say your kids is year 3 and I'm going to Saturday class, then it's going to be the McDonald College in North Strathfield. And you can simply just tap it to find out the location, and then you can just put it on the navigation straight away. So this is a very handy tool for you. So say I'm going to Sunday class, which will be Strathfield Center on Lion Street. Then again, you can tap the box and then set up the navigation straight away. All right. The more important thing is our colleges have sort of limited space, so parking won't be available, and then so our staff usually stay outside of the center to guide all the parents and students. So it is very important for you to follow our guidance to minimize all the disturbance going to the nearby neighborhood and residents. So please follow our guideline and please avoid all illegal parking. Especially our head office have drive-through, so just follow our staff guidance. And our Strathfield Center, which is located on Lion Street, there's no parking, so please use the Strathfield Plaza and walk your kids. Same goes with McDonald New College. You're not allowed to use the parking, so they are reserved for the other guests. So please just drive in, drop off your keys, and leave immediately. You can't use a car park. Okay. All right, that's pretty much it. And if you here is on the below our operating hours during the term period, and if you have any inquiries, you can contact us on the phone. As you may know, we always on like large number of phone calls on an everyday basis, so you may get much faster response if you just send us email. So yes, you can send us email to info@newcollege.com.au. Okay, that's it. So if you have any questions, you can start using the chat window. You can start asking the question, and I will read them out and then answer. All right, don't be shy, guys. Just to throw any questions you may have, and I'll just read them out and answer the questions. How many keys in a class? Well, it depends on, but normally there are like 10 to like 15 keys in the classroom on average. But that number may vary, or it could be even lower. Depends on which day you enroll in. Okay, will the recording of this session be made available? Yeah, if you ever joined this session late, we will send out the YouTube link for rewatch. So if you ever missed the first part of this orientation, you don't need to worry. We'll send out the YouTube link later today. And how many keys are in the class are the same question that I responded to. Um, okay, what is the difference of Sunday courses AC, MC? So AC and MC simply stands for morning class and afternoon class. So it's only the time difference. All the course structure and yeah, teachers and everything is the same. What's the difference between class number 1 and class 2? Okay, so like I mentioned, we have certain number of maximum keys in the class. So when it reaches, we just create new classes. So we basically say we have a 30 kids, we will have 2 classes. So number 1, number 2 doesn't make much a difference. It's just a different, class pool. And they're going to be physically separate classes as well, because we don't want too many keys in the classroom either. So if your kids are sick, can they do a makeup class? Yes, well, but it'll always depends on our availability. So for instance, like I said, if our class during so say you missed the Saturday class and want to come in for the weekday class, but weekdays class are already full. There's not enough space for your kids to come in, and then we'll say no, because simply that's not fair for those kids in the weekdays class. You know what I mean? We don't want to overpopulate the class just because you missed the class previously. So like I mentioned, you can always log into the cyber school and watch the video lesson. The content of the video lesson is basically equivalent to actual lesson in the class. It covers every single part of the material. Yeah, so try to utilize that as makeup. We can help with finding spot for the makeup, but that depends on our availability again. Yep. I was at different branch before, and this time I enrolled in head office. Will I use same cyber school login details? Yes. No matter which branch you use to attend, you will still use the same cyber school login details. So it's a global thing. So no matter which branch you go, you'll use the same cyber school login. Okay, time's almost up. If you have maybe a few more questions, I'm happy to read out and respond to them. Otherwise, I might call it a day. Will there be any classification level for different level of kids? Well, at this stage, no, because year 3, we don't have that many number of keys. Normally from year 4 and year 5 onward, that's where we get lots of kids, and that's where we look at each kid's performance and separate them by their level. Yes, we do that in the future, but yeah, when the number of class is quite small, yeah, it really depends on, like, if we get like 60 year 3 kids this term, we will want to just separate them into like a 4 classes, you know what I mean? And then when we do that, we will look at their previous performance and then separate them. But most of you guys are new to us and we don't have much information for your kids, so we might as well do that maybe from next term if you just continue with us in the following terms, if that makes sense. Are they going to show us around? I don't know quite what that means. But if you're talking about the tour in our college, well, unfortunately, that's not an option. So our classrooms are strictly students only. It's only because we have number of keys in place, and then we cannot make a contacts with random parents, if you know what I mean. We can't just introduce random parents to the random kids in our college. So we have to separate our parents and students. So yeah, unfortunately, or our you can always hang around in our reception area, but our classrooms and all the learning um, spaces are students only. My kid has got trouble in concentrating on in class. Will he be given the attention he needs in the class? Yes, we do have a special care and monitoring system in place. So, well, but if you really concerned about his concentration, maybe just give us a heads up so we can just take another extra look at him during the lesson and then see what we can do to, make it better. All right. Yeah, just to simply call us in and then just tell us your kid's name and then just, yeah, pass your concern to one of our staff members. Then we'll pass the message to the teachers as well. Then we'll start just to specially monitor your kids during the lesson. When the kids is struggle in the class and the kids is too shy to ask questions, which is like most year three kids will be, we'll teach our approach to help out. Yes, but they will try their best. They normally try to encourage because year three kids mostly they are shy. So they try to encourage all the kids to just participate in the lesson, but at the end of the day, they can't read their minds. So it's probably good that you giving your kids reminder before the lesson. Hey, Jason, yeah, you make sure you have a question, you raise your hands, ask a teacher, okay? Yeah, something like that. Just give them a heads up. Then what we do is teachers normally group several students each week and then especially pay special attention to those specific kids to monitor their progress. So then, yeah, we'll try to, if your kids are too shy, the teacher will try to encourage them somehow. Yep, teachers will be the same every week. How many books provided by Pre-Uni? So we basically, it's a WMT course. So we have the writing and English merged English booklet. So it's just like a guidebook that I showed you earlier online. So English booklet, mathematics and thinking skills and mathematical reasoning booklet. So three books. There could be some supplementary workbooks as well. And also there is Noble study book given for entire term. So it's just a classic Noble for each term. So basically, you'll get like a four big books on the first day. Okay. Yep. I think that will sort of answer to most of your questions. Um, Yep, homework help. We will give you updates if we have any plan to open up. But other than that, I don't have that information. But you can always send us email to ask the question. So yeah, so guys, just make sure, especially for those who start on Saturday, the day after this Friday, so 27th of April is your first day. Okay, a lot of people forget, so don't forget, and I'll see you on this Saturday. Okay, again, thank you all very much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.